Hey, this is your girl, Michelle Diva. I am bringing you another episode of The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Season 6, Episode 7, Above Deck. Above Deck and Below the Belt. Okay. I can't never read what I wrote. Okay. Above Deck and Below the Belt. Okay. And if you are new here, welcome. welcome. I'm losing my mind today, okay? This is the Diva Nation, okay? And if you are returning, welcome back. All right now, okay? My arm itching. Give me a thumbs up. Like and share and comment and subscribe to my channel. And we will begin. All right, so they begin where they give, Salt Lake City is good for this, giving this little synopsis of what's going to happen on this episode. So they're paging the ship staff and everything like that. And they said a person is overboard, probably Lisa, okay? And then all of a sudden there's a unicorn in the ocean, okay? So that was the synopsis, okay? They paging Jason, they paging Daisy, they paging all kinds of folks, so that was a synopsis, okay? But anyway, so they meet at the airport, okay? Mary can't roll her luggage. I don't know why they don't have people to help them to roll their luggage in the airport. Okay, they used to have people outside to do that, but they don't have those people outside to do that no more. So Mary trying to roll her luggage in the airport. Bronwyn is not coming on the plane. She will meet them on the yacht, but she is not coming on the plane. Okay, so they go to the yacht. They meet Captain Jason from Below Deck. I don't know. I've never watched Below Deck, but hey, it's fine. So they meet Captain Jason, and then the producers say, Heather, if you and Captain Jason were on a desert island, what would you bring? She was like, I would bring a bikini and some condoms. I said, oh, okay then, okay. Okay. All right now. All right. All right. Hot to it. Spit on that thing. I'm telling you what. Okay. Oh, well, I guess so. Okay. Because I was just like, okay. Well, yeah. Well, she probably menopause. I was about to say, you don't want to get pregnant, so you had a condoms on, but I don't know if you want to suck a dick with a condom. That is just neither here nor there. Let me get onto this mess. Okay, so they meeting all the crew and stuff. So Lisa's irritated with Angie because Angie is she gung ho to get on his yacht. So she just she getting all the attention. So she like, yeah, Angie's gonna go back through because she needs the attention. And Lisa was like, because it's her first time being on a yacht. Usually she's on an RV. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. And so then Angie said, I'm going to keep my distance from Lisa. She said, or I can stand beside her and make my ankles look thinner. They taking cheap shots before we even get on the boat. Okay, they taking cheap shots. Okay, so, but speaking of shots, they are taking shots while their luggage is getting put on the boat. They're taking shots on the boat. And Lisa was like, I'll take this shot, but the rest of the shots have to be my tequila. I brought a bottle. Girl, shut the hell up. Girl, don't nobody care about your tequila. Don't nobody care about your tequila, okay? And if you're giving it away free, then nobody's buying it, okay? That's why you still on this show. Anyway, so so Britani is throwing herself at every man. I don't think she even care if they married or not. She throwing herself at every man on the boat. Okay, every man. You nasty. You nasty. So the ladies have to share a bed, okay? Because it's only like 4 beds, so they gotta double up. And nobody cares, okay? So we got bad weather, who gonna share a room. We got hot mic dysfunction. That will be Lisa and Meredith, okay? Hot mic dysfunction, okay? We got gas X and Angeline. That would be Mary and Angie. for for the rest of the ship, it should be gas X, Zofran or Finnegan, because she gonna have some bad seasickness. Okay, so gas X, Zofran. Okay, that'd be the next one. And B&B Unicorn, that would be Bronwyn and Britani. Okay. All right. So then the head chef gonna make this rude remark. Gonna say, if my tip is not that big, I'm gonna steal all their jewelry. What the? Oh no. Oh no.
This is fucked. This is not right. This is not cool.
And don't be
fucking bullshit.
Don't be stealing nobody's jewelry because your tip ain't right. This is a show. They gonna tip you. They gonna tip you right. And Mary definitely gonna tip you right. I don't know about the rest of these hoes, but Mary and Bronwyn and probably Angie gonna tip you right. Okay, so okay. Don't do that. Don't do that. Anyway, so Britt tells these ladies she like Captain Jason. Okay, so they was like, well, what about Jared? And she was like, well, we on a 30-day break. So Whitney was like, listen, well, if we hear Jared's name, we gonna spray throw water on you, okay? So then Britani was like, okay, we're gonna try it out. Jared. Whitney threw the glass of water. Meredith threw a whole pitcher of water on Britani, okay? Shit. Threw a whole pitcher of water on her, okay? And the ladies was like, oh my God, what the hell going on? We ain't even got on the boat real good yet. The staff, like, they can't even believe it. So then they said Bronwyn is on her way. Okay. So Bronwyn comes and Bronwyn fashion. She stepped on with her flotation devices. Okay. All right. She had one around her waist and one on her hat. And so then, Haterade, Lisa was like, yeah, I seen that outfit on Instagram. Girl, what you stalking her Instagram for? Golly, shit. I saw that look on Instagram. So fucking what? Why are you so damn miserable? Shit. And so then Lisa was like, she's got a lot on her plate right now. And so Angie was like, well, what do you know? Why you say it like that? And Lisa was like, well, cause she's trying to retaliate on me and stuff. And I was just like, So Britt was like, well, I know stuff and you know stuff too. And so Lisa was like, yeah, we all saw it. the confessional, she was like, "Why'd you come for me when you've got such icy skeletons in your closet?" Listen, listen, Lisa, you don't want to go down this road. Yes, you do, and you gonna go down this road. Let's go. Let's keep it moving, okay? Yeah. So she was just like, so why she coming after me? When she got all these skeletons in her closet. So what? Okay, so they go back to the room. They put their swimsuits on. Angie starts getting sick already. Okay, what I need to know is why don't they have anything for her for seasickness? Okay, they don't have no Dramamine, no motion sickness patches. They don't have the wristbands. They don't have Finnegan, some Zofran, some Meclizine, some something for this baby. For this baby. They don't have none of that for her? Nothing? They just gonna let her throw up all over the damn place? Okay. They gonna just let her throw up all over the damn place? Okay. They ain't got no Dramamine, no Zofran, no Finnegan, Compazine, something. Okay. Something. Meclizine, something. Them little patches, the behind the ear, the ones on the wrist, something. Alcohol, you can kill your nausea with alcohol, sniffing the alcohol swab. You ain't have nothing for this baby. She just gonna throw up for the whole cruise. Oh, okay. All right. Anyway, they find a cucumber in Whitney's bag. Okay. And so the staff gonna tell everybody downstairs that she found a cucumber in the bag and it's about this big and stuff like that. Do you know what the cucumber is for? Then why are you even saying it there? I could see if it was a dildo. Okay, I could see if you found that, but it's just a cucumber. Okay, just a cucumber. Okay. Just like the lady said, she may want it for a midnight snack. We don't know. It's a cucumber. Oh God. Anyway, so Bronwyn is in the room with Brittany. And so Brittany unpacks this unicorn with Jared's voice. And Bronwyn was like, listen, you may wake up and that thing may be overboard, okay? It may be overboard, okay? Jared, no. Yeah, it's talking about you are loved or something bootylicious. No. Can't deal with it. But Bronwyn tells Britt that somebody's planting stories about me in the press, and she thinks it's somebody from the group. And she said, and Bronwyn said, and Mary was the only person that reached out to her when she found out the news. Mary was the only one that reached out to her. Nobody else reached out to her. And now I think that's shitty. I do. So they go to lunch. Angie's still not feeling well. She's still, about to throw up and flush the toilet. Okay. Whitney asked Bronwyn, "Is everything okay though?" They sit down, and as soon as they sit down, Whitney get right into it. "Is everything okay?" Bronwyn said, "People keep trying to dig up stuff in my past and make up things." She was like, "But Todd thought that I shouldn't even come and be with you guys." Meredith said, well, I saw stuff that's like 20 years ago, and I saw stuff that's a few years ago. And Bronwyn said, when I got kicked out of college, I got evicted from my place because I couldn't pay for it. As far as I'm concerned, everybody got evicted at least one time or the other. And if you didn't get evicted, then kudos for you. But I got evicted. I got evicted a couple times. Okay, so I don't see what the problem is. Okay, that was 30 years ago. Okay, I got evicted. Okay, and I still don't see what the problem is. And so then she said that. And she said, and then a few years ago, I testified against some people at my job or something like that. And that case is sealed. I am not allowed to talk about it. And so they were like, well, were there charges against you? She was like, no, there were no charges against me. I don't have a mugshot. I don't have a police arrest record. Nothing. I cooperated with whoever was doing the prosecution. Okay, so but because her name is in them court records and it's under like grand theft, credit card fraud or whatever, all of that stuff in there, her name pop up with that. But she said there's nothing against me. Good for you. Good for you. Okay. But she said, but my concern is that, someone, in this group is doing this. Of course, Lisa she pipe up talk about, well, nobody here is doing that. And so Whitney looking at her like, girl.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Okay. That's exactly what Whitney was looking at her like. And so she said, I don't think it's weird. I don't think it's weird that you dug up stuff about me and brought it to this group without me. And so I'm upset with you, and I think it's a bit of retaliation. So you did make this stuff up to retaliate against her? That's what you said. I thought it was a bit of retaliation. Ain't that what you said? That's what I heard. That's what you said. So it was retaliation against Bronwyn finding that stuff up about you, even though it was in the newspaper. Okay. All right now. Bronwyn says, yeah, she said, yes, and I upset somebody in this group, and I think they are doing this, and I think that's you. She didn't say that, but that's what everybody's thinking. It's Lisa. So, and Heather in the confessional, she's saying, pipe down. She was like, you're revealing yourself, Lisa. So you need to stop commenting because you're revealing yourself. And Lisa was like, don't spend this on me. Don't spend this on me. Cause you got targeted. That'll piss me off. So fucking what? So fucking what? Who cares? And so Mary said, you don't think it's Lisa. And so Heather was like, well, who do you think it came from? Bronwyn said, well, after Mary's party, it intensified. Okay. After Amy's party, it intensified. And so she was like, and Lisa was like, that sounds like an accusation. Well, who fed me the stuff then? Who fed me the stuff? Don't nobody know. and Whitney in the confessional said, "No one even accused you, bitch." these, these hoes is crazy. Okay. So Lisa was like, "Let's get in the water. I'm hot. I'm tired. I'm hot. Let's get in the water." So they get in the water. Lisa keep calling this swan a duck, and every time she's calling him a duck, it'll flash that it's a swan. So Brittany is on the swan trying to get somebody on the swan with her, some dude. She trying to get somebody to do mouth to mouth resuscitation on the swan on over there because she flirting with everybody, and and Angie is just throwing up in the ocean. Bless your heart, Angie. I feel so bad for you. Oh God. So Whitney and Bronwyn get back in the room and they talk. Bronwyn says Bronwyn and Whitney thinks that Lisa put the story out because her reaction to Bronwyn. Just like her reaction to Bronwyn at that lunch. So they really think that Lisa put that story out. And so then Whitney was like, "Yeah, just like that Alibaba last year." But Whitney, the boy said it wasn't Lisa. He said it wasn't Lisa. Okay. Now, it could have been Lisa, but he said it wasn't Lisa. Okay. So, all right. But, you do what you want to do with that information. Okay. Obviously, you're not listening. But, yeah. So, Bronwyn said that on Twitter, they called her Conwyn. Okay. And she said, "Lisa called me that too at Amy's house, but that Twitter post hadn't came out yet." So that's why she thinks it's Lisa. And so Whitney goes to tell Heather. Okay, so Heather starts to think that all of the leaks are coming from Lisa. And so they call Meredith in there to get her on their side so they can come at Lisa at dinner. Okay. And so Meredith was like, "Well, let's just see what she says." And she gonna cry and deny. That's what she gonna do. She gonna cry and deny. Okay, that's all she gonna do. Okay, cry and deny. And so Angie still sick. So Mary is going to stay with her for dinner. So Captain Jason brought her some ice and things like that. Did you bring her some Finnegan, some Meclizine, some Compazine, some Zofran, some at least alcohol swab? Did you bring her anything else? Okay. Some Pepto Bismol. Okay. Anything else that's gonna help her with her vomiting. Jesus Christ. He gonna bring her some ice packs. Then she got to go vomit again. Girl, all you hear is this flushing. Anyway, so and Mary got her little plate of food, and she was like, "Where the rest of the food?" It did look like a small plate. So everybody else is downstairs eating. Brittany said, "I don't miss Mary. I don't miss her commentary." And everybody gives Brittany a look like, no, We don't talk about Mary, honey. It is like in Cantu. We don't talk about Bruno. We don't talk about Mary. Okay. We don't talk about Mary. We do not talk about Mary. Okay. Okay. I'm just letting you know we don't talk about Mary. Okay. We don't talk about Bruno. We don't talk about Mary either. Okay. But Heather was like, well, we don't talk about people behind their back if they're not here to, tell their side of the story. We don't talk about her. But then she said, well, what about Bronwyn gonna say, well, what about other people that you mad at the table? And so they show this beautiful beam footage where Brittany is talking about Lisa's trying to be a big sister to her, even though Brittany is older than her. She trying to be a big sister, but she was like, I can fight my own battles. And she said, Mary goes from 0 to 100. She just goes off on me like she having a seizure and stuff like that. And so Bronwyn tells Lisa and Meredith what Brittany said. Shit. All right now. Okay. All right. So Meredith was like, yeah, and Meredith proves her right. So she throw water on her, and she said, I've never had a seizure. I think that is disgusting and that is disgraceful. And then Heather in the confessional, she was like, but hold on. She said she ain't say, Jared, you need to turn up your hearing aid. She ain't say, Jared, cause she threw water on her. But Brittany threw water back on her, but she threw water on her. And Heather was like, you need to turn your hearing aid up. She ain't saying, Jared. I know, that's right. Oh God. Okay, so and I don't remember what Lisa said to her. But Heather was like, well, what other things do we need to own at the table? So Whitney was like, we had a conversation earlier, and Meredith agrees with us. And Meredith said, yeah, because you guys should talk about it. So she gonna put it back on them, Heather and Whitney. But you guys should talk about it. So Heather takes some reins. She said, Lisa, I think you're the source of all the dirt. Okay, I think you're the source of all the dirt. Okay. And Meredith was like, well, when you're upset, something gets leaked. And so Whitney said, and you know the information beforehand. Lisa was like, Meredith, I hope you had my back on this. I hope you had my back on this. People tell me stuff. I'm not the source of everything. In the confessional, she said, I never dig up dirt on the, she said, I never dig up these dirt on this motherfucking bitches. I said, God damn, yo, shit. On these motherfucking bitches. Damn, why you shit. Jesus Christ. They rule. I love it. Lisa goes to Heather and she said, you know everything that I know. And then she was like, don't put this on me. Don't put this on me. And Lisa said, this is not a friend. Fuck you. I have been called a cheater. I have been called Jen Shaw. You lucky I even talked to any of you. It's your job, boo-boo. It's your job. Okay. You don't talk to him any other time. Okay, this is your job. Okay, so you gotta talk to him. Okay, you gotta talk to him. So don't act like that's the reason why you talking to him. Okay, but anyway, she said, you lucky I even talked to any of you. And then she looked at Meredith, was like, you better have defended me. You better have defended me. And Heather was like, don't be afraid of her. I've been a good friend to you. And you know you need to own what you did. Lisa was like, well, why am I responsible? Why am I responsible? I said, shit. So Heather was like, I've never talked about your business. I've never talked about your marriage. I've been a good friend to you. And if you can't believe that, get the fuck off the boat. The fuck off the yacht if you don't like it. And Lisa was like, I'm sorry, you got the wrong gal. I'll be happy. I'm leaving. And so she called John crying and denying. let me give you your music, because I play this for you every I done lost it now. Yeah, I'm gonna play this for you. Here you go.
Stop fucking crying, bitch. I don't want to fucking hear it.
Okay, I play this for you every episode, okay? You need to come get me. You need to come back as soon as we dock. You need to fly and come get me. So then Lisa goes in to see Angie and Mary. She crying, and she was just like, and Angie was like, Heather was like, I told Lisa that she's the source of all the dirt. And Mary and Angie was like, they agree with Heather. She said, and Angie was like, you're very brave, Heather. You're very brave. And Mary was like, you being a good friend. You know, your good friends are supposed to tell you these kind of things. And so Britt tried to find Britt tried to find Lisa, and she's down there, and it was a beautiful sight with all the fishes. It was a blue water and all the fishes, and then Lisa over there crying, talking to John. I wanted somebody to pop that, hit her hand, and that foam fall in that water. That's what should have happened. Just hit that hand, and that foam fall in the water, and then she really be pissed off. She ain't got no foam. That would have been epic. Brittany, you should have did that. Anyway, she's trying to console Lisa. And so Lisa, she was like, I don't want you near me. I don't want you to touch me. I don't want you near me. And she was like, oh, I don't want you to touch me. I was like, damn. She was like, but I love you. She was like, no, leave me alone. Leave me alone. So that was the end of the episode. Boy, that was a good episode. That was a good episode, okay? Give me a thumbs up. Like and share and comment and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.